Alright, gonna be like a minute, 2 minute video here. Just showed you where I walked up from. It's all fun and good, but someone wanted to know the history behind Israel's history. If anything, I don't like to use words saying past or history, so how'd this form and why not? Right there's a river. Right down there, that big little clump you see. That's the river. And what happened is, you notice I got what looks like a lock set up. I don't know if you saw that, that's how the concrete down there. And what I did, put stone in that I could manage to pick up, blocked it, sanded, mud it, then clay in the back, clay up over top and around, and let the water come in and erode the crap out of it. That's a natural way to do it. Probably took about a year or two of some heavy snow. Back then, we didn't get the windsea snow like we do now. Used to get over 50 feet in a year. Don't ask me what that was. Oh, that's where I took the plaque off I had there. That's interesting. And believe it or not, I can still rectify this thing. That's what I'm checking. That's the big old electric pump for water. Almost seems like it's in the wrong place. I think it's actually tubed down from that one. And I didn't show you, but there was a building down there before where this one will kick on until that one is solid full of water. Then that one will actually cause a vacuum to pull the water down naturally every so often. Otherwise, that water will just keep running. When the pipes are pressured, I think up to 8 to 10, maybe 20 pounds. I think it's 8 pounds of pressure by inch. It will actually just shut off. And then you'll see the water go, and it'll be like, then it'll kick on again. It takes about a minute and a half to get to Lock Haven. At the farthest actual part of the city up in the country. A minute and a half is not bad. So I don't know much about that. I do know it's been there. I do know a guy used to live in there, but he lived there year round. He loved this place. And the funny part about him being senile, just playing the joke on him, he's in the middle of the wilderness. There's no one around for 500 miles because he was actually 20 in a circumference or a round circle, 20 miles, there's no people. Some even say 50. So we're like, oh, you're in the middle of like 500-mile radius in a circle that you're not getting out of here. He's like, well, how long did it take you to get here? Oh, about 3 days. Damn. You got a fast horse or a lion-ass tongue. So, I mean, he was good at math, so it actually takes about 2 weeks to cover 500 miles. And 200 would cover roughly about 4, 5, 6, 7 days to get here by horse because of the woods. You didn't have roads. You didn't really have anything nice like they do have now. As far as the spillway is actually a used highway. And why not? And actually, if you're really back in the 1900s, Amish used to come up here. The Amish will tell you something, that up above is like a little dam, and they used to dam it off, and their kids would go sliding down on inner tubes and whatnot, and it was fun. At the bottom there, you see a little stretch rope line, and you just come down through. If you're moving too fast, ignore it, and someone down and below will catch you. Normally a bunch of tires. So that's back in the 1900s. But like I said, you saw the lake there, so that's what's hiding. Naturally done by allowing torrent, as I say, Torret, to actually come in and smash against the mountain and technically fill that up completely with dirt, because it would crash down here and then get stuck. Try taking a truck working all the way from there all the way up there that you saw would be solid full of mud, roughly 2 feet off the top wall, so it's not bad. Only reason I don't actually let it flow, like with about a foot of water, is called the cascading event. Cascading event is often noted as where a concrete barrier will be right here, and there's holes underneath, and like twigs and stuff would catch, so it doesn't go down with it, and then the agricultural guy up there would come down every day. He put his heavy boots on. Heavy boots were anything from 5 to 10 pounds with suction cup bottoms. And they would walk across there and grab that stuff. And someone was like, how did they get back up? You look in that corner right over there. Should be where the wall actually is not as high and whatnot. And they would find a rope, guy up top would pull the limbs and the twigs out in a basket, and then he would climb out. But someone's asking what kind of wall this is, because it's not actually concreted in. It's a pivoted wall. Pivoted wall, if you ever looked at your axle in your car, you have a flat top and a long pole. This had a flat top, and 40 feet back into that mountain, down below mainly, would be about 30 on that one. They would ram these pivots in, and then they would, once they're done, they'd shove the pivots in, because the concrete tends to push them out a little bit, make the indent where you see the pivot, and they'd wait until it dry up, pull the end off the pivot, run a set of screws in, a hollow end screw, run it in, and then run the pivot head back in and screw on. By the time it's all said and done, you have a pivot wall where the ground actually holds the concrete, and it's screwed in. You can do 2 different types. You can see the metal pivots, which is nice, or you can actually do it the other way where you don't see the metal pivots. You just see this giant screw. And no actual Phillips or flathead. But, like I said, the honest history of this was that the Pennsylvania, not really a state, but the territory, if I didn't have my way here, you wouldn't see this. You wouldn't be allowed back here. It'd be some PP&L company or utility company. But at the same time, it used to be a mansion. I'm not too sure if it's up the top of this hill. It's really long to get up there, or if they tore that down too. But we'll see if I can get myself up there. Not too sure if I can. But when you start seeing some of these pictures taken by people, and it's like the old dirt roads. Some people came up here, and I had the road closed off to traffic for about 4 days or 2 days, so photographers would go up here and, you know, just get the pictures they want to get and get out. One photographer said they ran flat into a grizzly. Once again, you read the sign, it's no longer up. It would say that once you cross into this road, oh, snake. Yeah, you're on your own. Yeah, nothing like running into one. What's that snake that people running around? Anyway. Alright. The reason I say a snake runs around, because every time I come up here, it's there. feels like it's following you around. Of course, I had a lot of pet snakes over in Arkansas. I just hand trained and left loose. Not really supposed to do that, but back then it wasn't a big deal. A lot of what happened up here, because it was a secret road, not government owned, to a private investor, Russia, who technically owned Russia and the Soviet. I lived up here, so it's all interesting. Bit different because normally if you get a bear attack in the Soviet, normally around the mountain area, you don't really get a warning. You just get a rush and it knocks you down. Then you gotta fight for your life. It's funny though, because that's actually where I think my best memory was. As far as a grizzly sat like right up there on a ridge. It was laying down. It was sleeping, and it had not a cub, but it had a quote unquote reference to the word, this kid with it, even though it's not a kid. And it seemed like all day when I walked this way and walked back, all that cub would do is rush me. And then finally I just got a torch. Got a torch and walked around with it because it's towards dark. Anytime it rushed me, I would brush the torch around off in front of it to get it to run away. And then finally I gave up on that in the Soviet and had the military just take me down the road. Anyway, that's about it for that. But anyway, I'm not telling them what the bet was because I already got that one already. A Soviet military guy, as some would say retired, but also the largest investor in Russia, couldn't buy property here. And I just buy a whole state. And back in 1968, when the U.S. went bankrupt completely, I bought North America. That's why no one wants to listen. They don't think the guy that paid for the land, I didn't pay for the people, I paid for the land only, and the structures. Couldn't kick him out. But anyway, have a good day.